And I usually bring a knife, but since I brought swords, we're going to skip the knife. We're just going to talk about it. It was that big. Enjoy it. Next size up. The short sword. This is known by a huge variety of names. One of the things that sword vendors will tell you is that the wakizashi or shoto or koto, the short sword was called the head-taking sword. Because if you got in a life or death struggle, it's you and me, mano and mano. And after I kill him, we're going to assume I killed him, because otherwise he's going to have to finish the lecture. After I killed him with my long sword, I would put the long sword away and then draw out the short sword and saw his head off to take home. It's mythology. Swords are difficult and time-consuming to clean. And if you've got one blade that already has blood, guts, brain matter, and everything, you're not going to get the other one dirty. Not unless it's your husband's job to do dishes. So the short sword was actually carried by the samurai, especially after 1603. This wasn't used on the battlefield as much, but it was carried. So when the samurai got home, everybody's familiar with the idea that you don't wear your shoes in the house in a Japanese home because you don't track dirt in. Think about Japanese architecture, though. How big are the rooms in a Japanese house? What are the walls made out of?
Paper.
So, you get home, it's my job to use every single weapon I brought. You're carrying your long sword, you walk into the house, take off the zaraji, the straw sandal, or get those. Step in and your brother goes, "How was your day?" "What?"
Rip.
And you're grounded. Like that. And also, you just kind of live there. Also, remember the rooms were small. The walls were paper, but everything was framed with wood. So the longsword, not only was it cumbersome and likely to get you grounded, it was also difficult to use in close quarters because of all the wood. Ninja come boiling up through the floor plates and you go, "Hwah!" and stick your sword in the ceiling.